What's good with y'all? We got a foot draft challenge. We'll also be talking about some real life footy as well. Alright, so we're gonna pick our formation first. Hey, so this is gonna be our first player. We got Okocha, Gervinho, and Rivaldo. We gonna have to pick up the Ballon d'Or winner, Rivaldo, on this one. Alright, so next up we got the striker. Hey, so these were kind of ass, so I'm gonna pick up Beto. Alright, so next up we got the center attacking mid. Bet, so we got some good pulls. But for this one, I'm gonna have to pick up Baggio. Alright, so the right mid was straight. Next up we got the CDM. I'm gonna pick up the Serie A one right here. Alright, so the other CDM was kind of mid. Next up we got the left back. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna have to pick up Cucurella. Alright, so next up we got the left center back. Hey, so for this one, I'm gonna pick up this 83. Alright, next up we got the other center back. Hey, I'm gonna have to get the Serie A links on this one, so I'm gonna pick up this card. Alright, so we gonna need a good right back. We got Porro, we got Timber, we also got Llorente. Alright, so we got the keeper from Dortmund. Next up, we're gonna start with the reserves. Hey, I'm about to pick up the Metcha on this one too. Alright, so this is gonna be our second reserve card. Bet, so they fuck with us. We got one of the legends. We got Totti. So yeah, we gonna put his ass at striker. Alright man, next up. Hey, so for this one, we gonna pick up this right back. Alright, so next up. Hey, I'm gonna have to go with this 86, just for the rating. Alright, so we gonna start with the bench next. Hey, I'm gonna pick up Encuentra on this one. Alright man, next up. Bet, so good ass pull on this one. We got Vinny. Alright man, next up. Hey, so we gonna pick up Busquets. Hey, I know y'all heard he's gonna retire and shit. A lot of people rank him high, you know, the best CDMs of all time. Hey, that Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets midfield used to go in, bro. Alright, next up. Hey, I'm gonna go with Palacios on this one. Alright, so next up, and we could go with Nuno, but I'm gonna pick up DeMarco just for the links and shit. Alright, so this is our second to last pick. Hey, I'm gonna go with Fofana for the EPL links. Alright, so let's see what we get on this one. Hey, I'm gonna pick up this keeper, bro. Alright, so we moved a few players around to get the chem right. Alright, so next up we got the coach. Since we're already on full chem, I'm gonna pick up Xabi Alonso. Alright, so let's see what the rating is. Bet, so we got a 118 draft. That's not bad. You know, it could have been higher if we got like better center backs and shit like that. But we did pull a few icons, so that's pretty straight. Alright, so next up, we gonna talk about some real life footy. Hey, so that nigga Dembele just won the Ballon d'Or. These are the official rankings for the top 10. You know, for me, before the Ballon d'Or was out, my top 3 was Dembele, Yamal, and Rafinha. But yeah, I do feel like Rafinha should be in the top 3 because, you know, stats-wise, he's up there. He did win the domestic treble, and he had like some of the biggest moments as well. But yeah, Dembele does deserve it though. He did win that treble as well. You know, his came with the Champions League, so, you know, it's gonna hit more. Hey bro, so I feel like another player that should be in this top 10 is Pedri. You know, he was pretty much like the most consistent midfielder for the last season, bro. You know, he did win the domestic treble, so trophy-wise, he's straight there. But yeah, for me, I feel like he should have made the top 8. Hey, so another trophy that they had was the Young Player of the Year. And you know, that nigga Yamal won that shit. So yeah, he won the Young Player of the Year twice. I think he's the first person to do that. And then like we said before, he finished second for the Ballon d'Or. I mean, as far as the Ballon d'Or goes, I wouldn't really stress about it too much if I was him. He got like the next 10 to 15 years to win a few, so he finna be straight. Alright, so next up we gonna talk about who's in the lead for the Ballon d'Or for this season. So at the first spot for me is Mbappe.
We too heavy in the streets. I bring it home. I bring it home. I put that bag down with the right one, cause I'm a real one. I make y'all nigga food, Tyson, chicken, stack it up to the ceiling. Bring the ice, yeah, quickly. Yeah, I won't choose, I can't choose.
You know, he's having one of his best ever starts, already being compared to like the all-time greats, you know, Messi and Ronaldo. But yeah, I feel like he scored in pretty much every game. You know, they do have the game against Athletic today as well. But yeah, if he can keep it up, he'll be on pace to have like 60 to 70 goals and assists for the season. But yeah, last season showed him like everything is right in front of him. Like, you see Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or, Champions League and all that. But yeah, bro, I feel like he should try to win as many trophies this year as possible. You know, get some individual accolades and shit like that. You know, for me, I feel like he could still be in the GOAT debate if he focuses up for these next few seasons. You know, he already did the hardest part first. He already got the World Cup out the way. All you gotta do is win some Champions Leagues, maybe like 3 or 4, and then, you know, the Ballon d'Ors as well. Also, it's a World Cup year, so he could be in line to win the second World Cup as well. Hey, we didn't notice this earlier, but another record he could break is becoming the World Cup all-time leading scorer. All he needs is 4 goals, bro. You know, for me right now, all time, he's already in the top 30, top 20. But yeah, right now, these are his prime years, so he does have the potential to make it into the top 10, so we finna see. Hey, so that nigga Young Thug released his album, Scutti, if that's how you pronounce it. You know, I've listened to the full thing once so far, so these are like the initial thoughts. You know, the album was pretty good just off that first listen. I got like 8 songs I'm already fucking with already. You know, for the top 4 songs, I got Pipe Down, Yuck, I'm So Dope, and Part of My Back. I think that one had like Lil Baby on there. And then all them other songs, he was getting on some like melodic pockets and shit like that. But yeah, it's an album, so we finna take our time listening to that shit. But there's definitely some songs on there y'all fuck with though. He also got a song on there with Lucci. You know, they did that shit for the city, so that's what's up. Hey, so I heard this somewhere, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it might be a deluxe for this shit. You know, a lot of people gonna say this and that about the album, but niggas gotta also realize like there's also that court part. You know, still certain shit he still can't say on there, so we also gotta take that into account. But hey man, y'all make sure to subscribe. We got custom tactics for all the formations and Fut Champs highlights and rewards. Check me out. I'ma catch y'all.